Yeah, he just popped my shit. Yeah, what's going on, Banana Squad? So me and my brother JBIRD are going heads up. He's using a white forest deck, as you can see. We are using a, so essentially this is supposed to be a mage deck. We want to have like a lot of witchy stuff happening in this deck, but we also want it to be placed in the scenery of a forest. So we're going to go with the white forest theme because they also have spellcasters and illusions. So it just makes for a really good combination. Included in this we have the Rika fairies because they're plants, and their snow is represented by the white forest. So I'm assuming it's like, or we're gonna display this as a snowy white or snowy forest, where the forest is haunted and pretty much everything in it is like tormenting you or distracting you. So you want a lot of illusion cards, a lot of spellcaster cards, but we do not have this deck fully locked in yet. We're still learning a lot of it. This is broken. My brother's about to whip my ass. That shit got piercing damage. Does this also have piercing? Wait a minute. That also has piercing damage, bro. Good shit, bro. What? Okay. We cannot do that. This deck needs
12 seconds left.
12 seconds? Wow. No, this deck needs a lot more. We'll do a full match though. We can do the best 2 out of 3. But this deck needs a lot more work to compete with that shit. You see how fast he killed me? But yeah, no, that white forest combination is broken. I salute you, my brother. I salute you, I salute you.
That was the white side. Be careful with the dark side.
Right. Yeah, it's actually a bit more broken. That shit is ridiculously strong. It's like ridiculously strong. But
it's probably not even fair.
Yeah.
You know what I love? I love to play with Angeline on the dual links when she uses that one deck that she broke you with, because she breaks me with that all the time too.
Oh yes, the Luna Lights, that was a great duel. I dueled with my sister maybe a few months ago, and she kicked my ass, man. She had these Luna Light monsters. Oh fuck, I did not do that, did I? I just did that. I'm about to fucking die. I didn't have more life points first, guys. I kind of played that backwards. He's about to OTK me, what the fuck? But yeah, the Luna Lights are a very powerful archetype. That was a great duel. I remember dueling her, and she had the cat dancer or some shit. The Leo cat dancer. Yeah, and the thing is, I like to build decks that are like, you know, really into like a theme or a story. You know, I want my cards to like kind of like speak a little bit.
Everybody has a story and a theme.
Yeah, but everyone has a story and a theme as people. But as duelists, I can't always say that. There's times I duel and I'm facing people where they have like, you know, they got like 3 imperms. So there's a card called impermanence, a permanent impermanence or some shit like that. I forgot what that impermanence abbreviation for, but basically these are like a bunch of hand traps, man. It's a lot of people that play like just the best cards. You know, they're just going for like the best cards, and it's like that's not a story. It's just the best cards. You know, and that's cool. But it's like it's just my personal preference. There's nothing against any other dueling style or type. It's just my personal preference to like have like a story and have like this deck I'm building right now is my wife's story. But I don't have it complete, so right now it's taking some damage. It's getting a little fucked up and shit. But I got a story for you. I got a deck for you in here. I got a deck for EA. I got a deck for Key, and it's telling the story. It's you know, because I pay homage to people. I respect other people. I give respect to people that came before me, and I just try to pay homage to let everybody know that they're appreciated. Before even playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I built 5 decks in a game called Magic the Gathering. Me and my brother Key would go to tournaments all the time. I just kept whooping everybody back to back to back. They banned us from the tournaments because we kept winning. And I built those decks with like some of the weakest cards in the game of Magic. And I did that on purpose to represent us as a family. Sometimes we're weak separated, but together there's nothing we can do to face any one of us. And so I built those 5 decks in that manner. What ended up happening was, yeah, actually I'm gonna try this. So what ended up happening was, you know, I ended up giving the cards to my brother, to each of them. I had 5 decks, so I gave one to whoever. Oh, I can't summon. Why? I don't understand what's going on. But whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna put this in defense. Do I not have that card in my deck or something? No, why am I not able to summon right now? Is it because, oh, you know what? I special summoned this, right? And then I can't special summon nothing but plant monsters afterwards. So a lot of this deck is like, I block myself out. Anyways, oh no, there's a whole bunch going on in this deck. This deck is actually, it's hurting itself at the moment. But it's okay, because once it's fully evolved, then it will be fully evolved, and it will be doing the same thing as the rest of these decks that we have. But it's okay. We get beat up a little bit while we're building decks, and that's cool. But yo, I had these 5 decks, and I built them. So Magic has 5 colors in the game, right? You got red, blue, black, white, and green. And so, and the weakest archetype was green. So I used that to represent myself. And then I made I used the other 4 to represent other people that was with us at the time. I believe we built the white deck for JBIRD. I just never gave it to JBIRD actually, but JBIRD was one of the people who was also really big on protection as well. So I built a deck that had a type of construct with it. EA was more like into slaughtering things and like eliminating just mentally, not physically and shit, but like mentally he was more, even as a fighter, he was like, his technique was like to try to take you out as fast as possible. So it just gave me that type of vibe. And I built those decks. I gave Key the deck that was built for him. I gave Pele the deck that was built for her. The other 2 decks got lost with the one that I had for myself. They were in we put them in storage. But so anyways, to kind of pay tribute to that system that I had, I'm trying to rebuild that in a way, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! So we will have 1 deck that's dominant in each of the attributes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has 6 attributes and not 5, so I'm gonna make an extra one, but that's okay. This deck right here, wow, look at this shit. This is broken. What the fuck? Wow. That tripod you just activated as a mean of determination, that shit looks fire. Um, but yeah, so ultimately, this deck right here will be the light deck. And I'm using this deck to tell my wife's story and express her characteristics and ways and stuff like that. This is one of the 3 that still needs to be complete. We need to complete this light deck. We need to complete the wind deck. That wind deck gotta get complete. We're not done with it. It's kind of tricky putting that shit together. I won't deny that. Wait, what? Double damage? Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I love that. Hands down, he beat this deck. My brother. Big salute. Big salute. Much respect to you. Yeah, that was a great deck, man. I can't deny that. Now you can use the same deck, or you could...
I'm gonna change it if you don't mind.
Oh, of course, by all means. Now this is the deck right here that we're using to pay homage to JBIRD. But the thing is this deck is not complete, and this is another one that I want to be really, really technical. So with these decks, they're not like the most OD powerful, you know, so you can get past them, but they're very technical. Once they get locked in, they're very, very technical, and so it makes it like it's not impossible to beat, but it's very, very close to being impossible to beat. We'll try this deck right here. This deck right here pays homage to my brother Key. This deck is complete. This deck is a little tricky now. I will say it's a little tricky. Key is a water sign. He is a in the beginning of our trainings in martial arts, he would emphasize his love for krakens due to the fact that he is a water element, and also it's a animal that can grab and break its opponent. He was the type of person who was very eager to go into grappling. That, especially in the beginning of my training, that was not my thing. I did not want to grab anyone. Don't grab me, I won't grab you. That was my philosophy. Oh shit, let me see. You can discard a card to special summon this. And do I want to do that though? Oh, no, that's a different thing. So what I want to do is, yeah, that's gonna hurt. I'm not sure if he disrespects. He got the same mat though. Alright,
It's the same mat, different.
yeah, but I'm still nervous. We're gonna go ahead and activate this and put, sheesh. We gotta do it like this. I'm nervous. We're gonna set this and we're gonna set this. Yeah, Key was really into grappling and like and shit like that. So, and plus Key also, his favorite warrior class, as portrayed to me, is pirates. So this is a pirate deck. He's a water element that loves pirates and krakens. So hey, I put it together. I know how you think and how you operate, and so that philosophy comes into this. The same gonna go for you, my brother. The deck for JBIRD is gonna be broken as fuck too, because he's also very technical. Oh wow, this is the deck that I made for him. How does he mirror everything I'm doing? That's crazy. This is literally, I just showed you guys what the deck was that I made for JBIRD, and it was this. Now, why I chose to use this is his representation. Now, granted, it's an air deck that I'm making for him, but why? This is a fire card, obviously, and these are all fire cards. But I just wanted to add a little bit of fire splash to it because the fire attribute of like speediness, JBIRD is also a really fast thinker. And plus, without a doubt, I would have never even heard of these cards if he never played them on me. He used these cards against me in Duel Links, and it was probably like the most consistent I've lost with the Dark Magician deck, actually. And that might have even been on my old account. It might even, yeah, that might have even been on my old account. So that says a lot, because that account, my old account, that shit was crazy. That shit was. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, hero.
Yo, that was broken. That was pretty cool. Okay. I like it. I like it. Alright, my turn. That was pretty cool. I gotta get that to you. Now my turn to dance, man. Now my turn to dance. So, he is a motherfucker that likes to send everything back to your hand. When we played Magic, his favorite thing to do was, I send this back to your hand. I send that back to your hand. I used to be like, why the fuck you keep sending everything back to my hand? But he just always sent everything back to my hand. I think it makes sense now. Hey, do we not get our monster from the grave? I'm gonna say. Now this is only once per turn. So if I take this one, so let's do it like this, because I could do the other one, but it's not really gonna make sense like that. Damn. So what we want to do is, we want to actually take the monster that he was going to use with 0 and take this monster right back out and get rid of that shit right back. And because this is my brother Key, we got to bring out the pirate. You know what I'm saying? It's only right that we bring out the pirate. Now, with that being said like that, the next move is, so we gotta make sure we're moving righteous. We can't just do anything. We're gonna get that Abyss Team trainer, and we're gonna bring back from the deep of the ocean. Yeah, no, kill it. See. Yeah, Key wasn't into that shit. Send one Atlantic from your deck. It goes hour. Yeah, Key was not into destroying cards, man. He would always send that shit back to my fucking hand. And I used to be like, damn it, stop sending this shit back to my hand. If this card was sent to the graveyard, yeah, I'm like, yo, stop sending shit back to my hand, man. But it never worked. He was always sending shit back to my hand. 1, 2. Target 3 level 3 or lower. We're gonna take it. Right. And we're gonna, oh. So, I don't think I normal summon. So, we're gonna see if we can normal summon. I don't know if I did or not. But either way, if I did, I did not. So, we're gonna just normal summon. We could use the Pirates effect, but we kind of don't want to do that. It would be nice if we had a link too. But since we don't, what we're going to do is 1, 2, and you can also okay. We're going to set this card. And we're going to try to go for the attack. Let's see how this goes. Poseidra, which is a pun on Poseidon. What the fuck? He just canceled my whole turn. Reject, reborn. Oh shit. That is pretty cool. I like that. That was actually fire. There's no complaints with that. That was pretty nice. Zombie Necro. So this deck is slightly difficult to deal with because it just does a lot of returning things. Alright, that card can gain 600 attack points. Oh yeah, and it also will banish the card in battle. Wait, what? Why you kill that nigga? Alright. He took out the captain. He killed Master Key, man. He done took Master Key out the game. He done killed that nigga. Alright, look, we're gonna use this effect again. And we're gonna send this card to the graveyard. We're gonna add this card to our hand. Besides it. Alright, now what we're gonna do is this is so beautiful. We're going to take this and summon it. We're gonna bring out another Poseidon. Yeah, we're gonna bring out another Poseidon. We're gonna take out 1 and 2. Now we got 2 Poseidons on the field. 2 of the things. But that's not enough. Cause I get the feeling he's gonna kill us. With that. Oh yeah. So let's get some Atlanteans onto the field, my brother. Oh yeah. that right there should give us. Oh, but I can't special summon. I think I just. Wait, let's see. I think I blocked myself out of that. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that on your turn. I did that backwards. It's all good. So in the meantime, wait, can I just bring that card back? Can I just add that card back to my hand? Ooh. Alright, we're going to still go for the attack. Let's go. And good game, my brother. That was one round. Yeah, we might have gotten lucky with that. That was pretty cool though. It's always amazing dueling JBIRD, man. This is a great duelist. Great minds collide. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Okay, got over here.
I haven't read this yet.
Read what? Oh, the I Ching? Yeah, it's a great book.
I haven't read it yet.
But it's a book that, wait, what? Why is it telling me to spectate?
It's what?
It's telling me to spectate the duel. What? What? There we go. That was really weird. I don't know what that was about. But no, the I Ching, yeah, I got that right next to me too, actually. I got 2 copies of that book. Now that is a book that I have not fully read my damn self. I started reading it and then it's like it's just such a deep ass book, you know, so it's like you can read it and get the face value, but a lot of it is meant to be like a divination system, so that there will be times and places for some of those cards. But yeah, let's see something. If we normal summon this, we can discard a water monster and
This
then
is my favorite book, actually.
you're replacing the cards. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's one of my favorites. I have to read it every day to remind everybody who they are.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that type of shit. We're gonna discard this. Yeah, I love that, man. I feel like that's my sole purpose in life, is to remind people of who they are. I lost myself, I found myself, and then it's my job to help everybody else find themselves. I've been finding lost people
What else
since...
we gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I can leave everybody lost, or I can help them not be lost. So, I'd rather help them not be lost.
That's what we do. Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. That is the mission of all time. We're gonna normal summon. Wait a minute. And we pop that one. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna actually start this off nice and smooth. You feel me? We're gonna get rid of this card. And we're going to bring up let's see, we'll go with this. I'll go with this. We could have went for Poseidon, again, but you don't want to keep repeating too much of the same strategies. Yeah, that's also why I built these decks, is to remind my family of who they are, you feel me? You gotta remind people. Sometimes we forget who we are, man. Sometimes we forget. We get caught up in everybody else's bullcrap. And it's like, that's not you. No, no, no. No, no, no.
And so that's what I'm trying to remind everybody of, and myself, because they're trying to entrap us, and I'm ready to. No, that's not correct.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly.
I already know what I'm doing, and I know what everybody else is doing. I just said everybody is already know the truth.
There you go.
So,
that's the peace in life, man. Don't you know how many times I've had people move in with me intentionally trying to hurt me? Or intentionally, and I just smiled and hugged them anyways, and I fed them anyways. And these are people who I can't even mention today because I don't even speak about them no more. They're just somebody who used me. And it's like, okay, you used yourself. You played yourself. You didn't play me. You played yourself. You know? And that's the way life works. You know, I put up an energy sphere of peace and harmony. And so whatever bounces, anything that try to crash into that is going to damage itself. Because I spent a lot of time, I had no parents growing up, I had no guidance, nobody there to sit there and tell me this is right and wrong. I had to grow on my own from the streets and still love people who hated me, who was racist towards me, who was discriminatory towards me, and I still loved them, blessed them anyways, and then they attacked me anyway, so they just deal with karma. You understand? That's how life works. That's the reality of life.
that is the reality of life, and I love you so much, brother.
I love life. I love you more. And I love life. I love the good and the bad, bro. My mother died when I was 3. That doesn't make me less of a person or make me hate other people. It makes me love people more. Because I didn't have that. I could have been like everyone else and say, oh, well, no one's loving me, so fuck everybody else. But instead I chose to love everyone else without that love in my own life. I did not have that in my life, not one day. And I still present it for other people because that's what's right to do.
And that's what we do.
That's what's right to
That
do.
is what's right. That's the only way. There's
There
only
you go.
one way.
There you go. So I just
Only
couldn't.
one truth.
There you go.
Only one path.
There you go. And you just persevere. And how I know my actions are righteous? Because people evolved from it. I've had people who are racist and hatred spreading towards the whole fucking universe, and they no longer think that way. They no longer move that way. So obviously something was done properly. Something was done in the correct way, and I'm still not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. But I know one thing for a fact is that you gotta, when you want things to go, when you want your life to go in a certain way, man, you gotta be able to know, you gotta really be able to know who you are, man, as a person, and be able to live in your space and fight for your shit. See, one thing about it too, people are afraid to fight for their life. I'm not. I'm not afraid to fight for my life and what I stand for, what I believe in.
We're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. That's lower. That's lower.
Yeah, so you have to be able to strongly love yourself and love your presence, man. You know, when you have that abundance of love for yourself and your presence, you don't develop self-doubt. You don't develop doubt within your atmosphere. That shit does not exist.
It's not a thing.
There you go. It's not a thing at all, man, because you know the reality. It's like, okay, boom, I'm in control of my life. The moment you start panicking and shit, that means you lost control of your life. You gave that shit to something else or someone else. But
So, I'm about to go back home to the Dominican Republic to be with my wife.
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's beautiful,
That's
man.
exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm supposed to do. And so now I'm leaving my sister here with this apartment that I set up for her. I'm going to go to take care of it. Everybody here is full of fear. So, let them leave them go to themselves.
Yeah, but guess what, bro? You don't. What you're not looking at is that what you're doing is beautiful, man. We can't always receive a direct reward for the shit that we do. That shit is not the. That's not how life works.
I don't want rewards. I just want them to be safe. People are, you know how people are scary.
Yeah, but there's a thing though. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, right? So I love my sister to death, man. I love my sister to death, right? But I was out in Connecticut. I was out there. I live in New York. You know the shit. I'm out there in Connecticut. I'm helping them, all right? And she wants me to go pick up my nephew, okay? I'm taking my grandmother got her fucking leg amputated. Her leg is cut off. I'm taking her downstairs because, you know, she's in the wheelchair. I got to take her to the hospital and shit. I do that, still make it in time to pick up my nephew, but I was like 15 minutes left. 15 minutes late. Do you know my sister came in at my grandmother's house and smacked the shit out of me? Bro, do you know how long we've been training in martial arts? How easy it is for me? I'm just looking at her like, what the fuck is your problem? And she's spazzing out. Why didn't you pick up my son? Which is my nephew. The whole time she's saying this shit, he's sitting right next to me. But guess what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I love her to death. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my blood family. But I don't give a fuck, bro. One thing about it, you gotta know something about life, man. I love her, I care about her, or whatever. But if I sit there and worry about how she's gonna develop her life, I'm fucked. I don't know. Everybody's different, but me, if I'm sitting there and putting in my brain, oh, okay, I gotta think about, I've done it already. I've done that. There's a fucking sprinkle of people who actually grew out of that shit. But there's hundreds of people who just used me, who just made me go. Do you realize, like, there's so many setbacks that we could have been forward as a people. Man, no, man. It's like you gotta at some point realize. You gotta just realize what shit. You can't stress about other people. You can't stress about other people. You can worry for them. You can care for them and shit like that. But once you start stressing about someone else's trajectory, you fuck, man, because it's like that shit ain't gonna amount to shit. It's not gonna amount to shit. I'm telling you from experience, man. I'm telling you from real life experience.
You know what? You're not the only one who tell me because I draw my sources from all kinds of places.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you should take heed to that. You shouldn't just take the wisdom and just bounce it around like, oh, well, everybody tell me that wisdom. Or do something with it. You gotta make use of it.
Exactly. I can't want to do one. I'm not doing it.
There you go. There you go. There you go, man. That's reality. That's how you live life. Man, I used to cry. I used to cry wondering if I should stop talking to my sisters or not. That shit hurt me because I know how much. You know, like that shit hurt me, bro. Like, damn, I gotta think in my head, like, damn. But this is poison for my body. It's poison for my soul to endure.
For our soul.
Yeah, so it's like, man, that shit hurt me, bro. That shit.
I know.
Yeah, man, but it's reality sometimes. Sometimes it's like, you know, it just be like that, man. I do. But the key is just you need strong people. You know, a lot of that shit, I learned a lot of just seeing that shit in like anime too, man. You see like Naruto, that nigga ain't had nobody on his side, bro.
I watch more anime from anybody.
You say you watch more anime than anime? Yeah, well, I mean, but watching something and analyzing is two different things, my brother.
Well, so when I say watching, thank you for clarifying, because you and I know that what things mean, and it's not just, it's absorbing, it's yoking.
Right.
I yoke from
Right.
information.
Right. Right. Yeah, and so there should be no anxiety. There should be no variation and like that there should be none of that shit, because once you come to terms with understanding that you are the true creator of your universe, that you make that things that, yeah, you may not have created the universe itself, but your personal universe is a manifestation of your energies, your thoughts, your body. So you have the power to make things go or not go in any direction you want it to go. But it just because we have the mental force doesn't mean that things are just aligned that way. It's normally, from my experience, mind, body, and spirit. You gotta, like, sometimes we're too strong mentally, but we don't have the same strength physically or spiritually. Or we might be super strong spiritually, but our mind and our body isn't there. But it's like that alignment is what I found to keep me like on a steady path of just finding my answers as clear as possible, as efficiently as possible, without all the blurriness and vagueness. I don't get lost. You never ever get me in a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do next. I don't get lost at all. I'm not being braggadocious. This is just a fact. I don't get lost because I just stay in tune, man. If I don't know what to do, I'm praying. You know, if I feel like I'm being misguided by prayers, I commune with the people who I know me best. You know, I fact check myself, man. I put people in place to check me. It's like, that's just how you gotta do. But you have to be knowing that you gotta know who you are, man. You gotta know who you are. There's things in my life that you hold me accountable for. There's things in my life that Key holds me accountable for. There's things in my life that my grandmother is different shit. My wife holds me accountable for different shit. But it's like, but I'm never gonna be exempt from that accountability. I'm never gonna be like, oh no, man, shit. If that's what's accountable, that's what it is. You guys just know how to. I don't know. I'm not telling you that you don't know how to do these things. I'm just speaking in general. You know what I'm saying? Is, oh fuck, you motherfucker. I got something for that. He stopped me from blocking his attacks. Yeah, I got nothing else on the field. Shit, I can't do nothing. But if I would have been able to equip their card, boy, I probably would have been able to survive that shit. This is a classic battle of fire versus water, in which case I think the fire is going to win. Wow, you really have all of the cards to this deck. Wow, these are really powerful cards. Alright, so I think he kills me. I think I am dead this turn. If I don't die this turn, I will probably die next time. But it's looking like I could be getting popped off the field. But yeah, man, my grandma keeps sending me this picture of my fucking cousin. My cousin passed away. So I don't know what the fuck that message is supposed to be. He keeps sending me that same shit. I don't know if she want me to feel sad or what the fuck is happening, but she keeps sending me that shit, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What's with the energy in this thing, man? I don't know why people are trying to seek the lower vibrational energies. It's higher vibrational energies. What's that? True it is. It's higher vibrational energies, bro. So it's just, oh fuck, my shit is, he's gonna gain 600, and he's gonna banish my monster as well. That right there is critical. The card that he fights gets banished. I know this because I also have this deck, but probably nowhere near as efficient as him. Because, so first of all, I don't have 2 Spirit Masters. I do have this boss, Sun Saga. That nigga is broken. I had 900 life points. How the fuck can I survive? You see what I'm saying? You see? There's no way. What the fuck? Oh, he brought it back with that spell. Oh, ooh, that was good. What the fuck?
I have to agree with you. I think there's one smart person in every family.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would agree that. Like, I feel like, but it's weird though. It's like it's a curse, man. You know, it's like, it's just really strange that it plays out that way. But in most cases, that's how it plays out, man. See, me, my piece was like meeting with you, Key, Pele, and like other people that I can actually converse on a high level with. Yeah, just go ahead, kill me. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Now, had you summoned a monster, I would have had a reaction. But nah, good shit. Good shit. That was a great deal.
It really depends on the battle. Depending on, in Duel Links, you get a little bit of an extra turn getting that.
Yeah, so that deck is complete, but it's fairly new. I'm gonna use my main deck because you was mentioning like we were talking about like self-discovery and shit like that, like how some of the cards can like represent that. This is my main deck. This deck I do believe represents me to the fullest as a martial artist, not like in my entire life. There is more to me and also to my brothers than martial arts. Martial arts is just a major thing that we have, but it's not the only thing. And more specifically, we deal with Kung Fu, so it's deeper than the punches and kicks, man. It's about love, understanding, respect, growth, development, discipline. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Discipline. That right there is key. Now, it is time to dance. Now, this is going to be really interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. So, what I do know is this. This hand sucks. So let's just be very clear on that. Is there a way I can't even get out of it? I can't even. Damn, this hand is so bad and I can't get out of it. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I feel it.
Well, it's okay. I can't get out.
I knew you were gonna come at me with some dragons. I just fucking do it.
I can't do nothing though. I literally cannot make a move.
My hand's not that great.
Oh, I could have got past it. I didn't even realize this. I didn't fully read this effect. If I would have fully read this effect, we would have done something a little bit different. But I'm pretty sure you can kill me. So this deck represents the Kung Fu, man. It represents the training that I undertook. It also represents the influences that I had in my life when it comes to martial arts. This dragon system represents Goku and the Dragon Ball Z system, hence Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what he has. I don't know at all. But I do know one thing. I do know that whatever that is gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Oh yeah, so this is a Kung Fu deck. This deck deals with a lot of Kung Fu. In most cases, it would start with the monk of the Tenyi because the monk is, you know, it's the start of the deck. Ooh. So he is going to. What? Target 2 cards in the field. What? Alright, so that right there. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I should have expected that. I also misplayed that. I should have played this right here first. But I love that play though. So essentially he blocked us out of playing Chin Yun. Oh yeah. So this is actually the best part of this right here. Wait, is that Ghost? Wow, really? Okay. Oh, it is a zombie card. Okay, I get you that. I get you that. It's a zombie card. I'm just so anti hand traps. But no, this is an actual zombie card, so it does fit the archetype. It's not just a random ass card. What the fuck? What just happened to that card? What? That was weird. Oh no, he's about to give it an extra 1,000 attack points. So we take 25 instead of 15. So we was kind of prepared to take the 1,500. But 25 is that's a little bit more than we were expecting. Zombie power struggle. What the fuck is... I've seen that monster before. Wait, what? He can double... What the fuck? So we're gonna take 35. We lost almost half our life with one single strike. And also, we were negated out of 2 separate summons. You said I have 3 cards left? Yeah, I lose the duel. There's nothing for me to play. I forgot about this field card. If I would have remembered the field card, I would have never summoned Stranger. Now he used that effect. Can you use it again right now? No, right? It just got set quick face up. But I can still take another 15. That's gonna drop me down to fucking 3K. And that is no bueno. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Alright. So we get the feeling he wants to just like pop something off the field. So let's do like this. We are gonna first special summon. If you want to pop something off the field, by all means. He chooses not to take the bait. Very, very clever. Alright, now we're going to link summon. See, the Tingy Spirit of Water represents Tai Chi. Tai Chi has the power to redirect. But before we do any of that, let's do a little something else. You see, I made the mistake in the very, very beginning. I did something very terrible. It's something that I know better than to do. But for some reason I do anyways. And it was so bad of an action that I actually blocked myself out of one of my main strategies. I can no longer use it because I don't have the light points available. Ain't that some shit? But here's what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna take Maypora, the fire. This is Shaolin. We got a little Tai Chi. Let's add a little Shaolin to that. Saruya. The loving spirit of the heart. From your loving companion. You blocked us out of Chain Games. So we're gonna bring out the Grandmaster because the monk has to be able to talk to the Grandmaster to get some more skills, man. You gotta upgrade. You know what I'm saying? That's how he gets better and better. Now we will not use Saruya's skill because it would literally kill us. We could do it for 2,000. We could have did it for 2,000 and then just pop his monster when we went for the attack, but no, I got a better idea. So we did not normal summon. We did not normal summon. Let me see something. Yeah, we did not normal summon. We're gonna go for Taya. Since we got blocked out of our thing last time. We're gonna add Taya to the hand. Again, so since we didn't normal summon, we're gonna actually normal summon Taya. We're gonna activate Taya's effect. And we are going to banish Longwan. Yeah, we'll banish Longwan. And then, sorry about that, bro, because now we gotta make, oh, he's gonna counter? Oh, okay. So now the Grandmaster is out. Now we could link summon and take his monster right there. We could take that nigga and put him as part of our combo. But we don't really want to do that right there. What we want to do instead is take these two, because before there was a Grandmaster, there was just a very powerful monk. So let's just let that monk evolve before he do anything with the Grandmaster skill. And we want to activate that skill. Everyone activate that skill. Now, truth be told, he did stop our, wait, who am I? Oh, send it to the graveyard, right? How about we send the Abyss Dragon? He got 3 face down cards. Yeah, we're gonna do like this. And we're gonna get 10 Infinity to our hand. We could have got the the Tempai thing, but we really don't want to go for that right now. We're gonna use the 10 Infinity just in case he has something that can pop out card. We gotta be super prepared because we got no life points pretty much, right? We got 3,000. And he still has a full amount. And now, I do believe we got free range. Yep. And now, let the game begin. We're gonna battle, actually. So he has that card. He has one of them face down at least. So we're gonna swing 3,000. He could probably pop it up to, yeah, to 2,500. That's okay. That's okay. So again, this is literally one of my favorite decks. This is a deck that I built based off my martial arts training, man. Some things I think about when I'm fighting, utilizing all 4 elements. So sometimes you will need to use a strong stance. Sometimes you will need to be evasive. Sometimes you will need to be quick and at your opponent. And sometimes you will need to multi-strike. So these are the things that I personally go for in combat. And of course, always you need to recover. Right now I'm at 3,000. I'm not recovered all the way, but I do have methods of recovery in this deck. It goes for Regeki, which will effectively pop the entire field of my monster. And that's okay. I'm gonna lose 1 monster. Oh, 2. Okay. But Shathana, the Tai Chi, allows us to redirect that flow of energy. And we're going to come back to the field and pop one of his cards for popping our cards. And the experienced martial artist does not leave the field because he is not, wait, why wasn't he? Oh, he has no monsters. I can only destroy a monster. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, that was very well played though.
I got the 9-tailed fox left.
9-tailed fox. Ooh, he was going with the ninja. I like. We'll just make sure that there's no. Now he could win with what's it called? Magic cylinders would have taken me out. That was a great duel, my brother. Round 2? You up for another round or no?
Now what would I do? Ready for another one?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, you've always been a great thinker, man. So I want to make sure that when I build that deck to represent you, there's a lot of great thinking and going into that. You know, a lot of very calculated thinking. Ouch. I don't think that this much. This is it's like a really weird deck. You know, I never get a good hand. Like I don't know what the fuck it is about this deck. So you gotta be careful when it's like when you're doing deck construction. If you put too many cards that you like together, you may have just like a bunch of cards and not a deck. Because that's pretty much what the fuck I did. That's obviously bait. Okay, he triggered it. I'm about to say, there's no way he's leaving a monster on the field with 2 face down cards. What? Okay, but that still seems a bit like bait. Oh, okay, so if I'm not mistaken, he wants this monster dead. This way he can use both of them from the graveyard to synchro summon on the next turn. I'm going to activate Ebon's Sun and bring us to the land of Egypt. No reaction. Perfect. We're going to set 1 card face down. Still no reaction. That's beautiful. We are going to special summon Ashina. Duel, no reaction. Sheesh. I love it. Because Ashuna actually is oh shit, here we go. If your opponent oh shit. For your deck or graveyard. I had to control a monster for that shit to go into effect. Alright, well, let's link summon. We're gonna use the power of this light dragon spirit. The power of love. The light dragon, Ashuna is the love spirit. Vashuda is the hatred and torment and despair. But we are human, so we left that in the deck. We don't go for it too often. But it's there. It is there. Let me see, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and summon Pager. We're gonna activate Pager's effect. Pager is gonna get Song and Summoning. We're gonna activate Song and Summoning. We are then gonna utilize this effect. We will get rid of the Abyss Dragon Sword Soul from our hand, and we will add to our hand Shundra, because Shundra actually can get special summoned. And even more so, Shundra is the one that is used for the synchro summoning. And plus on top of that, Shundra, after attacking, will call the third dragon, Phaedra, completing the set. So, first things first, we will attack with 15 at the defense. Is this 2 worm or 2 effects? No. Well, let me see. This, I can't tell this is 2 worms or 2 effects. 2 worms. If it was 2 effects, it would have been broken. So we're gonna choose to attack. We are weaker, but we did declare an attack, so that counts as an attack declaration. In which case we're gonna chain. And he's also gonna chain. I like. No. So what happens with that is he's gonna banish any monster that fights him. And he just boosted the attack point. Okay. So that is no bueno. So we're gonna avoid actually attacking him by synchro summoning and not crashing into a monster that's gonna just destroy us. Because that would be no good. No bueno. But yeah, now this 2-headed dragon is gonna decide to bring back 1 more dragon. And we are going to attack. But wait, that nigga is still too strong. So, let's synchro summon 1 more time. Now, if I kill that card, Hmm. So the thing is, we don't want the stronger Tenpai to come out and die. So I mean he's gonna come out and die anyways. So what we're gonna do is destroy this. Right now, we're gonna activate this. Give my man some extra strength right here, so he can stay in that battle. You feel me? But then we're gonna get that real power to the big dog right here. You know what I'm saying? So we can't let it go no other type of way. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna swing. Thank you, my brother. You feel me? Then you banish that card. Okay, cool. We're gonna put that 6,000 to the life point. Put another 1,000. Thank you, my brother. Then we're gonna end our turn like that. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna chill for a second. This is literally my most powerful deck. I spent a while building this deck. I thought about every piece of martial arts training I did. I thought about every piece of martial arts I ever thought about and learned from. So there's some Avatar in here. There's some Dragon Ball Z in here. He went for the 9-tailed fox. We're gonna negate that. You can do it again. You can literally just go right back for it. So, did we already lose long one? No. Alright, well, this is the actual leader of this deck. And that is Ching Ying. So, let's go ahead and put Ching Ying on the field. By starting off with Long Wan. Yeah. And Ching Ying is going to destroy you with his entrance alone. The presence of the sovereign. Good game, my brother. Yes. It's always fun dueling with you.
Yes, you know, I have the Tenyi, and I started putting it with Sword Soul, and then I saw you do it, and I said, oh my gosh, you know what? You already did it better than me, I should quit.
No, that's not true. So the thing is like, you can go any direction with it. Sword Soul works good with the Tenyi, but there's actually a lot of different archetypes that actually work good with it. I put Sword Souls, but I didn't put all of them. And also, I got one copy of each of the Sword Souls. So I don't run any duplicates. Anything that I run into, I just gotta draw it by luck.
You know what really cool was EA's Flaming Swordsman.
Oh yeah, I kicked that deck's ass.
Cool, and I loved it.
Yeah, I love that deck too. That shit is pretty broken. That Flame Swordsman is broken as the fuck.
That was cool. I like to watch that.
Yeah, but that deck is fun. But see, for me, it's kind of easy for me to face that deck though. It's probably like my least favorite deck to face because he put a lot of time into making that deck like really powerful, you know. And it's like that's not dueling. It's just a powerful deck. It's like okay, that deck's powerful. Okay, but I literally like if I use my ninja deck, he has no chance whatsoever. If I use the water deck, he has no chance whatsoever. If I use that Tingy deck I just used, is no chance whatsoever. He beats on that deck that the first deck I was using, the white forest, because I didn't complete it. But the thing is with that Flame Swordsman deck, why I think it's so crippled, it's too much emphasis on making a strong deck and not enough attention put on what happens if that gets used against you, or what happens if it's neutralized. Like, you know, the reason why that Tingy deck is so good in my opinion is because I kind of prepare for every situation that could come in the game. You can make me deck out, okay, cool. I got cards that can recycle my cards. You can make me lose life fast, I can heal up. Not too often, but I can do that if I need to. You know, it's like just kind of being prepared for what you think is going to happen.
You know, I love the Albas, and I have a pretty good deck, but Angeline actually is really nice.
Yeah, she dueled my wife. They, I think we got the video for that too.
Yeah, because she played with Aromas.
Yeah, I think they were training the Aromas or something. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't remember exactly how that went though. But the Albas, the form of the Albas is a broken ass thing. Ice Jades are another one that's powerful as fuck.
I'm working on the Crowley at the moment.
Yeah, it's for me. It's you know, it's really just finding a story, yo. You know, like it's just like my shit is just uniting people, loving people, and fighting for that shit. Fighting for the love that we all deserve.
I'm trying to write a couple of our brother's books here in Utah before I leave. So I'm in a position right now where it's weird because they're wanting me to go to jail now. They want me to do classes. They want me to spend money. And I'm just ready to go back on my money. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what you.
I've been helping everybody out here for too long now. It's just like, you know, it's not even that long. But
It feels like it for how much you putting in, how much work you doing and shit. And shit feels like it. Yeah, man.
it takes your toll.
Hell yeah. Man, get the fuck up out of that shit. Get yourself some peace, man. Get yourself some peace. If you need to come back over here, you know you family, nigga. If you need a break before you go straight over there, you nigga get the fuck up out of that shit. You know? Hell yeah, nigga.
You know I'm gonna visit you soon.
Yeah, it's a fact. Shit, the doors are always open for you, man. You my brother.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
How's everybody else doing?
Shit, everybody's doing alright, man. You know, my wife, she's good. She's probably pissed off right now 'cause I'm keeping her up, but she good. My family, they doing alright out there in Connecticut. They just, you know, it's just the same shit, man. It be the same shit over and over. I get tired of that shit, so I distance myself from that shit. Key is doing pretty good. You know, Pele, I spoke to her not too long ago. Magic, that nigga just sent me he sent me something on Facebook. But he be sending me a bunch of shit. I be getting so lost with the shit he be sending me.
He sends all kinds of stuff. I talk to him regular.
That's good though. Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Don't answer me. And I talk to Key as much as, well, when I talk to you, when Key is talking to you.
right. Nah, facts.
So,
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, everything's good though, man. It's just, you know, just maintaining. A lot of my shit just be trying to keep my mental health, man. I, what? This shit be trying to. That's what the main thing be for me, man. Trying to keep that damn mental health, man, because it's so easy to just.
I need you to have that. So anything you need from me, I can help you with.
Yeah, I need you to be happy. That's what I need from you. I need you to be happy, man. I need you to smile and have peace in your heart. That's what I need from your ass.
I got that for days. I got you.
Well, then we good. We good to go. That's all I need. I just need to know my family is okay, man. That's it. That's my biggest reward. To be honest with you, that's my biggest reward. Is knowing that everybody's okay. Oh, it's a lot, dude. I don't know why it's that shit. What the fuck?
You know we're all at work.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. That's the thing, man. You know, and somewhere down the line, it would be fair for us to get a break, but life is not fair.
And you know what? I've been granted many secrets in this life that not a lot of people actually get. That's a reward for me for now.
Mm-hmm.
I already know everything's okay. Everything is okay all the time.
Yep.
Whether people believe it or not.
No, it's true.
Whether how they feel about it or not, because they don't know how to feel, that's okay. But everything is okay.
Yeah, it's a
we'll
fact.
all be together again too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the idea of not being well is an orchestrated illusion. But it's one that people feed off of. That's the shit that's stupid. But it's an orchestrated illusion. That not being well shit. Listen, we just started, like realistically speaking, we just started getting medicine, doctors, and like all of this shit. Those practices were not around in the beginning of time. We had natural medicines and shit like that.
That's a fucking fake idea.
Right, so it's like if we didn't, if that's the only thing that's keeping us alive today, why the fuck then we died, become extinct a long time ago? It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, I'm trying to tell everybody, you guys are full of shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but they so caught up in it that it's like, what else do they know? You know? There you go. It's that fucking matrix.
Your own matrix.
Mhm.
Somebody told you something, you believe it.
Yep. That's a fact. And the thing is they never get out of that belief. They'll fight you to get, you know, and they still never get out of that belief. It's like, oh no, you know, and they'll have every reason for why, and it's just sad though, man. Honestly, it's really sad, man. I look at this shit, this shit is sad.
I took my sister to an interview today, and then I walked down the street and talked to my mom on the phone, and then I picked up a beer can off the side of the street just so I could throw it away, because I don't like litter.
Right.
On the street. This girl, this chick, she saw me. She was fucking sitting behind a brick wall, behind some bushes. She goes, "You pervert, you're spying on me." She starts freaking out and yelling at me.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that shit's crazy, but see, that shit, it's shit like that, man, that, yeah, but this world, hey, look how fast she try to turn you into a villain. Look how fast, look at, that shit is ridiculous, man. And you just doing a fucking good deed. Look how fast she try to turn you into a villain. That's the shit though, but.
That is the shit, I see the thing.
Yeah, man. That's why I've learned to like, you know, you just gotta be able to it takes time, but you just gotta be able to be comfortable within your bubble, man. Like I'm comfortable within my bubble, bro. Like I'm being completely honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we get along because it's similarities, but sometimes it's different shit. But if it's something that's too different, listen, I gotta be in my own bubble. She can go somewhere, I can go somewhere. You gotta be, and I'm teaching her that shit too, because if I die today or tomorrow, you gotta be comfortable with yourself. You can't always depend on, like, that's just reality. You gotta be comfortable with self, man. And so that when people try to fuck up your emotions, You don't let it happen. You're a great spirit. So when you high vibrational, all that low vibrational shit is gonna keep grabbing at you because it's like a bunch of starving motherfuckers, and then food finally come through. Nigga, you the prize. What? If everybody's starving and you the food, nigga, everybody wanna eat. They gonna come. So you gotta just know how to deal with that shit.
I already know. I fucking feed everybody around here. Then the more people come. I know.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. That's the shit. That's the shit, man. It's like, listen, don't you know? You know how many times I wanted to quit? Listen, when we, especially before North Carolina, when we was in Florida, bro, helping like at least 4 or 5 people, there was people knocking on the door. I'm talking about like Jehovah's Witnesses, because they heard that we're here helping people. So they're knocking on the door for free money, free weed, free food, free shelter, because someone told them, oh, those people right there help people. And we did, man, but it's like you gotta learn how to cut that shit the fuck off. There's 3 great virtues of great leadership. There's 3 virtues of great leadership: the art of insight, the art of compassion, and the art of cutting off. And you can have insight and compassion, but you let your compassion go too far, and you don't know how to cut some shit off, you're gonna be fucked.
So that's what I'm trying to teach my sister now, and she's trying to fuck my shit up, and so now I'm about to cut everybody off.
You got to, man.
But just this shit right here, right now, I'm about to go home.
No, you got to, bro. You have to, man. You have to. Because it's like, if otherwise you put in too much compassion. Some people are wise enough to be like, you know what, this person's compassionate, let me match that with compassion and respect. You know, some people are like, wow, this person's compassionate, this is a sucker, let me just see how much I can use them.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how that shit really goes. You know, that shit happens more often than you know, but it's just like, you just gotta be able to find comfort in self, man, and just know that, you know, now granted, my comfort is in self, but I have even more comfort in the fact that I know that there's a support team amongst us. But even without, see, the thing is like, you want to look at your support team as support, not as the wall or the fucking crutch, because without them you still need to be able to do what the fuck you gotta do. It's just with the support is even more so. It's reinforced. But either way, you're supposed to still be able to do you. You're supposed to be able to do you no matter what. Because people, listen, nobody's promised today or tomorrow. I could be the best ally ever, but if I die, then who the fuck you got? You gotta still have that shit within yourself. You gotta still be able to, and same for me. Don't you know, Will was one of our closest brothers. The nigga got killed in Colorado. That shit tore my fucking heart apart. That was the main person I had sparring with Key, to get him good enough to be able to fucking fight with me. So to lose him was like, damn, you know, now I gotta do, like, that shit fucked me up. But guess what? I still think about this nigga daily. I think about Will daily, and he's gone already. This is like 6-7 years already. But I gotta still keep moving forward, man. Even though it hurts me, it bleeds my fucking soul. I gotta think about what would he want still being alive. He would want the same shit to keep going. The shit that we was already doing, loving each other and caring about each other. He was happy to be around that shit. So I gotta keep that shit alive. There's plenty of times I was ready to quit, bro. I just was getting used too much, and it's like too much. I'm just done with this shit. But I'm like, but I know people that actually appreciate this shit, so they don't deserve somebody to just quit on them. Because some people will actually appreciate it, and they deserve to have that in their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just tough, man. It's tough, but I don't know.
You know, if you ever need anything, let me know.
Yeah, I know. I told you what I need. I need you to be happy, man. That's the shit I need from you. I'm sorry, baby. Come here. I'm sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. I know you're mad at me. But yeah, man, you just gotta be able to just, no matter what, you know, hold on to that spirit, man, and just know.
Thank you for sharing with me always.
Yeah, of course, man. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, man. Any type of way that I can help and support, I'm here. You see, as soon as you reached out to me, I retaliated that same day. I was on that shit instantly. What? No, hell no. My brother gonna be alright. Fuck that shit. Instantly. That shit made me sad. You almost made me cry when you told me what you told me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is just like, I just care about love too much. I care about love way too much, man. And one day this world will be round, man. It will be complete and at peace. It don't matter how long it takes. Even if he's dead already, I don't care, man. This world will be at peace, man. We'll have genuine love.
You know what? I will let go of all of my anger and we'll be at peace.
Yeah, man. You don't need anger in your life. Anger that's a poisonous energy. Yeah, but you know.
Them out on it, and at the same time, they're like, "Well, why are you so angry?" It's because you're acting like an idiot. So I said, "Okay, well, I need to relax. So I'm gonna be okay. So now let's talk about it." And they don't want to talk.
Yeah, so you know what you do? Listen, I respect that too. You know, so when it's like that, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. People, listen, I'm gonna tell you, people know what the fuck they doing, man. Alright? Nobody's.
They know what they're doing, and that's what's angry about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. People know what they do. They can play that role, or they don't know, and all that confusion shit. That's bullshit. Yeah, exactly. They know exactly what they're doing. So, listen, this is my philosophy, right? You put your best foot forward. You show respect, you show honor, you show love, and all that. But once they keep showing you they don't give a fuck, like it's just blatant disrespect, and more importantly that they're gonna utilize your caring, they're gonna utilize your love and compassion and use that against you. Nah, we're not doing that. That's why we're duelists. That's why it's like, okay, you want to use that move, I'm gonna counter that shit. That's why we're duelists. You know, you give them the benefit of the doubt first, you give them the love and all the support and all that shit, but if they sitting there fucking you over, you don't owe them shit. When they fucking you over. No, fuck that. They fucking you over. No, the only thing you owe them is wisdom. That's it. There's wisdom. That you teach them, and it's up to you on how you want to teach them. That's the only thing you owe them is wisdom. You could teach them by distancing yourself. You could teach them by being mute. You could teach them by telling them.
That is about my next chance, is to not talk to anybody.
That part.
For 5 years.
I felt that, bro. It be like that, man. It be like that.
I'm about to be mute.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I would really love, actually? I wish I could. I don't know if forward to that would actually be alright. If I could have no eyesight, I could probably see more.
Yeah. But.
However, I'm about to stop speaking.
Yeah, man. I don't blame you, bro. I do not blame you at all. Not one bit. Yeah, man. I don't blame you. Not one bit. Not one fucking bit. When I met you guys, I was in that space, but I didn't consider y'all like regular people. You know, I saw y'all more like spiritual people. So it's like y'all not like these robots and shit. I didn't see like puppets and robots when I met you guys. Key, you, Pele. I saw other spiritual beings, people that have humanity and soul. You know, so that shit was different. But mind you, I was not talking to my family. Like, you met some of my father's side down there, but that's because they just live down there. But you didn't know nothing about none of these niggas up here because I stopped talking to these motherfuckers. It's like, no, y'all poisonous. Y'all just want shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not obligated to do it. No, there's no obligation for a motherfucker to suffer. No. Now, if you choose to do that, then that's on you, but you're not obligated to just suffer for nobody, man. That's not fucking written in no law. No law that is written that you're supposed to suffer for somebody else. If you choose to do that, that's out your heart. They should appreciate that shit. They should appreciate the fact that you chose to suffer because you didn't have to. No one has to do it for nobody. So when you do, man, shit, that's why I appreciate everything ever done for me, man, because nobody got to do shit for nobody, period. No, there's no obligation. That shit does not exist. That's a fucking fictional fucking thing. There's no obligation. When somebody chooses to do something, it's because they chose it out their heart. That was a decision.
We're here for that reason. Because we fucking do it.
Yeah, but that's the saddest thing though, is because while we're doing that, other people are ripping apart at that. You see, they look at that shit and they say, wow, this is a strong person. Let me snatch from that. Not let me become that. Not let me add to that. Let me take from that. What the fuck type of shit that shit is? And it's sad because it's like, the people who are doing it are not children. They're grown.
Yeah.
They're grown as the fuck. That's the shit, man. That's the shit.
Fucking sleeping right next to me downstairs. They're all around.
Right. Right. Well, listen, you got a home here, man. If you need a transition between there and getting back to the DR, you got a home here. Just let me know. Just let me know at least an hour before you knock on the door. But you always welcome, bro. That's fucking facts, man. Fuck that shit. You don't need to suffer for shit. Fuck that. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, you just helped me decide how to make your deck. It's gonna be an anti-suffering deck. That shit is not gonna get suffered for anything. That shit's gonna be immune to everything. Watch what I tell you. Can't do nothing. Anti-suffering. I love you more, my brother.
That sounds like magic.
Yeah, it's gonna be some magic. It's gonna be some magic. Speaking of which, that's another strong heart, man. Magic is a great soul, man. Magic is a great soul.
Man, I love magic.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a great soul, man. That's another great person that I was grateful to encounter.
We commune off.
Yeah, that's good. And see, that's the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, sometimes you may not even gain certain rewards in life, but the ultimate reward is the peace of the whole situation. I met you and Magic in two totally different states.
Yeah, you know, I've never even seen him in person, but I sent him money.
Yeah, but the love is there. That's my point, though. And you get love from him, he gets love from you. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you probably didn't see him face to face in person, but y'all talk at least like this, you know. And it's like, but it's genuine, man. It's all genuine. Magic is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a genuine guy.
Exactly, and that's what I love, and that's what I know.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. You know, like I told you, I met him. What intrigued me about him was the fact that he was playing chess against himself. So I knew he was introspective. You know, he was watching Dragon Ball Z. We both was watching Dragon Ball Z, but he was a little bit closer to the TV, and he was playing chess against himself. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody else around me are a bunch of fucking baboons and fucking barbarians. You know, it's like a bunch of monkeys and like wild niggas. And he was the only nigga in there that was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a thinker. When we worked out, it was together. From in there. From that moment. Once I seen him playing chess against himself, I went over to him, I played him in chess, and we chopped it up. We talked about fighting and shit like that, because we watched him Dragon Ball Z. So we talked about fighting and all that shit. Then we started training, and then we was locked in since. You know what I'm saying? But he's somebody who goes hard, man. He's extremely studious. That motherfucker studies. Magic? That's a studious motherfucker. I tell you, that nigga.
I love Magic.
Mm-hmm. That motherfucker. He is studious as a motherfucker.
However, that Haitian woman got a hold of him, huh?
Yeah, he always ends up in some shit with her, man. I keep telling him about that shit. She always in some. I don't know, man. It's something about that girl. I'm telling him, but listen, the thing is though, I don't believe in interrupting somebody else's love though. So that's one thing I tell him, like, listen, I want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in interrupting nobody else's love, bro. People try to do that shit all the time. Want to get in the way of everybody else's shit, but I don't believe in that shit. My main thing is to try to reinforce whatever the fuck you got, you know. And then I would talk to him. We consulted about this shit for years. I'm talking about for years. Me and Magic for years about these relationship issues. And it was like, you know, bro, I want you to be happy, bro. I don't know this other girl. Nothing against her, but I don't know this girl. I know you. I know you're my brother. I want you to be happy as a person because I already know your nature. I know some of the things that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met him in jail. You get what I'm saying? Like, we met in jail. So I knew you were a victim of unfortunate circumstances, at least more than once. When we came out, you know what I'm saying, he was with his pops. I think his pops passed away now, though. But he was living with his pops. And we got out of jail and shit like that. But, you know...
Now he's about to have a baby.
Yeah, man. That's amazing, actually. That's amazing.
Yeah, you know... I worry about his financial status. I worry about his consciousness status with him, you know, following, you know, going wherever he goes when he does his thing, when he has his issues.
Yeah, but the thing is so there.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, for the most part, see, this is the thing though. This is something I try to warn him about years ago, like around the time we first met. This is something that happens a lot when it comes to intellectuals in general. The great poison of being an intellectual is that you end up seeking knowledge until the point where you go into a rabbit hole. You know, you end up seeking knowledge to a point where it's like that becomes your fuel in itself. Like, I just have to know more stuff, not with any intended purpose, but it's just the engine of knowing shit in itself. And so because of it, he stumbled across some interesting wisdoms that, if you're not careful enough, can steer you in the wrong direction. So he definitely has come across, and some of which that I've studied with him, but he's come across some interesting wisdoms that if you're not mindful enough, it can take you in the wrong direction. And he's constantly seeking these types of wisdoms. So it's like a very delicate situation when it comes to mentality and you know, stability, because he's a genius. I can't take that from him. But sometimes he gets too caged by the wisdom that he's obtaining. And it, you know, that's just, it happens. You know, that just is something that happens. Now, I will say that his struggles with those situations, it's something that he was vulnerable with me about, even in jail. He spoke about those things. You know, but I see, the thing is, my mother died when I was 3, man. So I'm extremely sensitive towards women's well-being, their care, and it's like, though I'm a man, I cannot be biased for men. I just can't do it. My mother died when I was a baby, and I was raised around women. Like, so I know the struggles of women. I'm a man, so I'm automatically gonna know the struggles of men. But I know the struggles of women. I know it's just too much shit, man. It's just too much shit that women.
Do you know how many people call me gay?
Why? Because you care about women?
Because I associate with women very well.
Yeah, well, hey, it comes with it, man. It comes with it. But at the end of the day, it's shit. They can call you gay, man. And listen, man, you married. First of all, and on top of that, listen, the person, whoever's calling you that shit, is probably gay themselves.
Well,
and it doesn't matter anyways.
I don't care about anybody's worth anymore. I'm about to get silent.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Somebody else's issue.
Yeah, man, but that's what it, you know. Me and Magic, what it was for him is like we would do a lot of different ways of therapy. So one of it was smoking. Of course, we would smoke a lot and shit like that. But we would also train in martial arts. But we would also rap. So Magic he's a very fast thinker. He's very witty. And so we would practice with each other freestyle rapping and shit like that because it's very therapeutic. You can tell your story, you can get your pain off your chest and do it in a creative way that most people can't do because you're rhyming by the second. You know, you're like instantaneously rhyming. So that shit is difficult. But it allows for you to like release some of your angers. You know, it's like it's almost equivalent to punching a punching bag and getting off the physical stress. It's getting off the mental stress. It's like you're able to get off that mental stress.
Okay, I have 50 ideas for 50 other people for all their individual creative outsources. Like
50 ideas for 50 people. That's some shit, my brother.
Well, a lot of people need a lot of outlooks. So, this is my favorite book.
Yep, you're placing the cards.
There's a place for everybody. And so I've been thinking of everybody because everybody is directly related to me in some way or another.
Yes, sir.
And so I have to connect them together.
There you go. There you go. That's the path, man.
And you know what? We are the brothers. And I will make it work.
There you go. That's the path, man. You're on the right path. You're on the right path, man. See, the thing is you want to think about the cause, right? If you think about yourself so much, you're gonna damage what you're working on. If you say, I will do this, I will, that's okay, but you're gonna damage your cause is what I'm trying to teach. Because if I was thinking like that, if I say, okay, well, I will make this family save everybody, or da. Some of you guys are connected and I'm not even involved. I'm just giving you wisdom. I just want you to understand something. I'm not even involved in some of what's going on. There's people who are part of this family and actively conspire against me. And I don't care. I still support them anyways, but I'm not directly involved in it, so it doesn't really affect me or take me away from who I am. And I don't want you to take away from who you are because you are a great person. You need to maintain that. That's my opinion. Now you can drift into soul credits. It'll trap you. It'll trap you because the thing is ultimately, here's the thing, right? Every member in this film.
So you're talking about when I said I?
Right. You said that you said we are the brothers, and I will make this work.
Right. I do usually say we, but I guess not all the time. I don't.
And it's okay. We're human. I'm just reminding you.
I guess all the time. Yeah, we don't. Yes, I know. I hear you.
It's just a reminder. I constantly need reminders. Constantly. I remind myself. I have people around me remind me. I constantly need reminders.
On my card.
Yeah, man. We don't want to get too attached to.
You, I, we.
Yeah, those things.
I know. No, this one knows. This one thing, I guess, without thinking about it. I don't like to, I know.
Well, what I will say is, maybe some meditation would alleviate a few things because it's like a lack of clarity. And you're a very strong-minded person, so your lack of clarity is a little bit, you know, uneasy, unnerving, to say the least. It's not you, from what I'm aware of, you know. But maybe it's just a new state of mind or whatever. But from what I'm aware of, yeah, man, you know, you're a lot more clear in thought. You're a lot more pristine in thought, and in this current space, you don't seem to be carrying that energy at all. There's a lot of uncertainty. You know, I'm a true empath. I can feel energy from miles away. I don't have to be right next to a person to feel a person's thoughts or emotions.
I know.
So I just, you know, you ask me, what do you want from me, brother? I want you to be happy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you're telling me you feel that energy. I don't feel that radiating off of you. It's like uncertainty. There's a different type of space going on. I'm very, very precise when it comes to this type of things. We can say no, but about a week from now, that no would be, yeah, you were right, bro. Because I can feel the energy. I'm okay with you telling me I'm wrong right now, but I can feel the energy.
I know you know.
Yeah. You're my brother, man.
I know you know. I know that you know because you're my brother and I love you and you I know about your things a little bit, but I don't know your things, but you know it.
Well, the thing is, oh, this thing about to kill me, whoever this is. No, man, I'm just here, bro. I'm just here. You know, I'm just here. Like I said before, a lot of times I feel like I died already. I do, man, because you know why? It's like, damn, son. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this is not, I just feel like this is not life. It's like, why would people live like this? I just don't feel like it's life. I feel like it's like some other shit. It just don't feel like life to me, man. It just feels weird, you know, and people say, oh, but whatever. And I see this shit as just some weird shit. I don't feel like people should be living with anger amongst themselves, with fear amongst themselves, confusion, doubt, disbelief. I don't think that we should be trained to believe that our value is in association with bullshit like financial standings or like what a person learned in school. That's great. You know, I went to college, so I'm an advocate for education, but I still don't believe that someone who has a doctorate is better as a person just because they got a doctorate than someone else who was probably a shoe cleaner, but they had a lot of love and respect for the people around. Like, I'm just a little bit, I just don't worship that type of shit. You know, and so it just bothers me because a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people. And, you know, I just want to see where we can be out of that. I feel absent already. I feel like I'm dead already, bro. I really do. I feel like life is just, like, this shit is done for me. So I spend a lot of my time and energy giving to other people or trying to make sure other people can win because I feel like I'm already dead, man. What else do I need to take out of life? Nothing. I don't need nothing. What the fuck do I need from life? Nothing. I'm happy. I'm happy to just be here. You know? So what could I do? You know how many times I could have died already? Car accidents, all of these shit. So it's like, what can I do since I'm here? If I'm here for a reason. Who can I help, man? Not who can I help and want credit for it. Fuck the credit. Who can I just help until I die? I just want to just help until I'm gone. Not help and get praised. I don't want to be, listen, if I want to be known as a king, it's easy for me to do that. I've done way too much. in a bunch of different areas. And I have evidence of all of this shit. I can easily claim accolade. I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I want the world to be happy. I want to be able to look out the window and every person is smiling at another person and they don't even know why.
It does happen.
Yeah, in certain places. Certain places. But not where the fuck I grew up. Not in New York. This shit is evil. This shit is...
No, your shit is fucking difficult as fuck. I ain't gonna lie about that. Your position is much more harder than mine.
But Utah, I want to go out there because it looks beautiful. I love
you to come out here.
Yeah, man, the mountains.
I invited Magic too, and he said, "Oh, I got a baby on the way." I said, "Yeah, that's perfect."
Yeah, Magic and Utah is amazing because he's like I said, he's extremely studious, man.
So look at if you know what, anybody want to come out here and make money, they could do it easy. Anybody can come out to Utah and just bank off of these people. That's no problem.
That's interesting. Now this is flooring work, correct? It's flooring work, right?
Well, that's what I've been into, but you know what? There's so many things out here that I'm capable of.
Right. No, yeah, I get that too.
So this is.
I'm listening.
There's plenty of avenues out here. So people out here are cheap. People out here are fake as can be. And so if somebody real comes in, they're gonna take full advantage.
Yeah, I get that. No, I get that. Yeah, well, so you know what we do? We set up shop out there, man. We go out there, we work, and we just put all that money together and open up a fucking office out that motherfucker. That's how you do that shit. That's how you do that shit. You get like 4 or 5 of us out there working for like a few, and put all that money together and open up a fucking office out that motherfucker. Then you just run the company. That's how you do that shit like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can get, you know what we could do? Let me see. I'm gonna get in tune with Key and see too, because we can all go up there. We can all go up there. I bring my wife with me and all that shit.
This stuff out here out west is brand new.
Right. I'm about to lose to these fucking gym nights. But yeah, no, that's yeah, but the gym nights, that fucking, what's this shit called? This Brilliant Fusion shit, that shit is ridiculous. It's such a cheesy ass card. But the only thing about it, that shit is, they going for effect damage. I did not know that the fucking white forest cards had that fucking piercing damage, and I have that card. The same card. Wait, no, I don't. Hold on. That's why I didn't know that shit, because I don't have that card. That's why I don't got that card you got. I got the other one. You got the Wolf Girl, Sylvia or whatever. Oh shit, that's the one I need. That girl can do that fucking shit. Yeah, but nah, I'm definitely down, man. That shit, that sounds like a wave. That sounds like a wave. Can I, if I synchro summon? Oh, damn. Now, hold on, man. This shit, I'm about to lose with this combo. How the fuck do you block me out my shit, though? I don't know what happened. Oh. If I summon this, hold on, that's gonna kill it. No, I'm gonna do that shit anyways. I got an idea. I think this should work. I might just get killed. But yeah, no, yeah, Magic is a great thing, and he's strong as fuck. His ass, I worked with Magic before. We did little side jobs. You know, we did the what's this shit called? We did the motherfucking what's that shit? The Daytona 500. So it was like these race car shit down there, and we did work over by that shit. It was mostly labor work though, but we did that shit over there. And Magic is a strong motherfucker. That's one thing I can say about him too.
Do you remember that game I played?
Which game?
It's a board game. I call it Dojo Wars.
I like it. I like the name already. I don't remember it, but I like the name. Dojo Wars. Hell no, I like that.
So it's a board game that we created, and it's a board game. People are not gonna buy board games anymore, right?
Shit, me? I would buy that motherfucker. Hell yeah. And one thing about a board.
I wanted to market it, and that's a cool game, but people, I don't know if people buy board games anymore.
Yeah, they will. I can help you do that shit. You put that shit right inside Barnes & Noble. Hell yeah, people like board games. Don't you know, it's this one nigga, right? This nigga's like a millionaire or some shit. Yo, the nigga said, I want to make a game to teach people how to make money. And it's like a game, it's a board game. Now, when he made that board game, it didn't go that far. Because people didn't like it. But somebody wrote a book about that board game and that shit went the fuck up, and he still got paid off the shit. So it's either way, cause he got this shit patented. All you gotta do is patent the name of it, and anything related to that shit, you get paid off of it.
So I have a few ideas, but
Brainstorm them, shoot them on me. I'm listening, my brother. I'm listening.
Take some action and then give them to you, or not give them to you, but brainstorm with you.
All right, for sure.
Help me out, and everything put it together. We can all have it.
That's a fact. So more importantly, for me, I want for you to be able to have full ownership. I'll do everything in my power to get that shit in motion.
I don't want ownership actually either.
No. But it's not about. I'm not evading ownership. I don't mind doing it. But it's just that I want. If we're going for business endeavors, I want you to be able to have that cornerstone, so to speak. You know, I want you to be able to have that shit that's like, okay, this is my cornerstone, nigga. I know that no matter what, I got this shit in motion, so I can move like this, that, and the third. You know, but if you don't know what your cornerstone is, it makes it a little bit more difficult. If you don't know, like, I'm guaranteed to have this shit right here going, it makes it harder. So I want you to have that. I'll do everything in my power to support it and to keep it, to push it forward. We can do the designs. We can do the name of it. We can do whatever concept you want to do, and we can put that shit together. I don't mind you giving me credit for it, but for whatever work I put in. But I want you to be able to have your ownership, man. And then from there, we can collab together. But one of the things that I'm really big on is I want everyone that I'm doing business with to also have their own business shit going, because I don't want to create no form of dependency between nobody financially. I want everybody to be strong enough to be able to help each other if we need to, but not need for it, because once that need comes in, we might be able to maintain it, but our kids and the next kids, and that shit gonna get fucked up down generations. So to avoid that shit, we need to be strong interdependently, where we can depend on ourselves and on each other.
Okay. Yep, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so I'm all in. I'll double down and help you as much as possible on getting that shit in motion. And I'll promote it with you and everything. And once we in motion, then from there, we can start doing joint projects. But it's more important that you have your shit. I want you to have something you can stand on too.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all for the sake of love, my brother. I just got my ass kicked. I tried using this deck. This shit is not going right now.
Yeah,
It's such a weird combination of cards because they.
Angeline fixed her deck. Like, she was so pissed after she lost. Like, she fucking fixed it. She goes, I have to dedicate this. So she fixed her aroma deck.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. I think the aromas are really powerful. I just don't know what combination I want to put in this deck because I don't want to have full aroma mages. It's going to be predominantly white forest, but just a splash of aroma mages, just enough to recycle the deck, not so much to heal. I might just have blessed winds, just enough to keep it from decking out. And then the white forest, that white forest cards is them shits is.
That white forest recycles itself by itself.
Really? Damn.
It recycles the magic cards. It recycles the magician. Recycles the dragons. Recycles everybody else's cards.
Wait, it does recycle everybody else's cards. Well, wait, they got dragons too? I didn't know they had dragons.
Yeah, of course. I used that dragon a second ago.
Oh wait, the flame bird. Oh yeah. I'm bugging. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. The pyro, yeah. Oh no, that's why your deck is so powerful.
I have 3 fire cards. And both of them summon that 3,000 dragon.
Yeah, flame bird. So you got Poplar.
No.
You don't got Poplar.
No.
Hold on, let me go to my ninja deck because I got those niggas in my ninja deck.
It's not the Poplars.
Nah, you got the other one. You got Birch.
And the other one.
You got Birch and you got who? Ash?
Yes, Birch and Ash. Exactly.
Yeah, you got Birch and Ash. I got Ash and Poplar.
Poplar, no, I'm not too keen. Birch and Ash will make it.
Let me see. Yeah, Birch. Yeah, Birch is a motherfucker. Now they had another one. They had Snake Eye Oak, but they banned that nigga.
Yes, exactly. And then they only have like a 1 on the Birch. Or the Poplar, so that's why I don't need the Poplar.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Now that makes sense. Yeah, because you only use one of the. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually.
So that way you only need the Birch.
Yeah. No, that's actually smart.
The Snake Eye Birch and the Snake Eye Ash, they go together. That's it.
Yeah, because you could you could special summon him and do the same shit. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look, I'll show you my deck.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So here's my 1.
Yeah, no,
So this will summon the Snake Eyes, Ash, or Birch, and then they summon each other, and then I get a dragon very easy.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I use a similar. I use something similar. Let me show you. So that's Birch right there. I don't have Birch in my deck, but for my ninja deck, I do have. So you got Flamebird. But then I got Poplar because. So Poplar, Ash searches for any one of them. So you can search for Birch or Poplar. And then once you get one of them, then they both come out and they bring out. So it's pretty much the same system. We do the same shit, but you go about it 2 different ways. You could do yours more often because you have Birch, and your shit is not restricted. That's actually pretty cool. But I got 3 of these shits in my deck. This the Snake Eye shit. Hold up. Yeah, this I got 3 of them shits. Yeah, man, it reminds me. So I built the ninja deck to be like Sasuke. That shit reminds me of like Sharingan. You know, it's like put the genjutsu on their ass. They can't do nothing. It's a monster? Nope, it's a continuous spell.
Exactly. I already showed you my contact lenses.
Exactly. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I really want to make it so that I can get this that deck together. That's something. Yeah, I don't know what to put with the and see the Dragonuity, whatever the fuck. That deck. Oh, this nigga look like a ninja. Yeah, so this is the one I'm also trying to go for. This shit is hard though. Some dragons, Dragoony, yeah, Dragunity. Yeah. The Unity of Dragons? Yes. Oh yeah. No, you use them on me on Duel Links. I think that's probably one of the first time I've actually seen that shit in motion. Yeah, so the ninja deck is ninja deck is kind of fun. Let me see. You up for another match or no?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna go to see if I can swap out. I'm about to make some tea. Oh, so now this deck, this ninja deck, is a tribute to EA. When I met EA, that nigga was a sneaky motherfucker. Boy, I tell you, I said, what the fuck? So I made this deck a full tribute to his sneaky ass. And his favorite deck style is ninja as well. He's good with that flame swordsman, but I think that the flame swordsman is too much of a power system for him. He doesn't do good with power like that. That shit drives me crazy.
So, you know, that's my problem with
The Crimson?
the Crimson King, non-used yet.
Oh, Jack Atlas.
Jack Atlas. That's my problem with him, because it's either too strong or it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jack Atlas, he's a broken motherfucker. I'll tell you one thing, that nigga is broken. But the thing about Jack though is that, so it's weird because he goes by the master of faster, right? But he's not necessarily trying to be fast. He wants to be the strongest shit. So that's the weirdest shit about it. But if you can play his deck, you can play it for speed though. So people don't normally play Jack for speed because he has like a power deck. But you can play it for speed. But if you play for speed, then you have to rely on his trap cards. That's the shit about it. And a lot of people don't like to rely on his trap cards. It's a lot more efficient to play as Jack with oh wow, look at that. The very first card I drew. Motherfucking pop lock. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, somebody just commented. What are you guys saying in this comment thingy? He said, alright, yeah, so me and my brother is dueling right now. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. We're gonna go ahead and set this card right here. You feel me? We're gonna go ahead and set that shit. Then we're gonna normal summon right here. Now Jack Atlas is a motherfucker. You was thinking about making a hero deck? Yeah. So the heroes, I won't have a hero deck on this account. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm not really too fond of that. Yeah. So what we want to do though is we're going to fusion summon. We just need to have 2 out so we can be able to do this real quick. We're gonna go 1. We're gonna go 2. Now I do like the heroes, and I'm pretty sure you probably want to use the heroes because of the new hero support, which is cool. But I don't think I would go for that. We're gonna give this ninja some shuriken. Cause what's a ninja without shuriken? You know? Gotta have some throwing knives. I mean, some throwing stars. And yeah. Now, Puma must be either just a very powerful, either just a very powerful ninja or a very powerful craftsman. Because if you look at this card, Puma Shuriken, that is not Puma. Puma is an actual card. Puma is a ninja. Puma is a 6 samurai ninja, actually. So, Puma is a ninja from the 6 samurai. The monster that's on this card is actually Strike Ninja, which is not Puma at all. Yeah. So we're facing Red Dragon Acha. Pretty name. Acha. There's ninjutsu. We're gonna have to go to Mari. Oh, so is this deck you was talking about when I was playing with the Red Dragon? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. I really have no idea, possibly. But I do know that this is a deck that I use for... This is just a powerful deck. So you want to deal with 400 damage to each... this is okay. It's 800... Wait, what? For different names, okay. And that's where it gets tricky. That card right there. Nope. We will not respond to it. But yeah, it's a good chance though, bro. But essentially this deck is just made to keep the cards as hidden as possible. It's supposed to have a lot of stealth attacks. But on my Dark Magician account, I will probably make the hero deck. I just don't want to have it on this. We got Red Rising on the field. Good shit, my brother. Yo, have you ever noticed how this Red Dragon Archfiend is actually a brolic ass dragon? Like, this nigga got muscles. Like, that motherfucker got abs and all that shit. What? Oh. So I wonder, right? No. But I do wonder if there's more than one. Alright, now that monster. What? Oh, hell no. Alright, so that right there is a little bit crazy. And Red Archfiend Dragon is an extremely powerful dragon. One that we really just don't want to be dealing with because this is an extremely powerful dragon. So we're gonna put Yagamaru and defense. We will release the Shuriken so that you take 700 damage. And also, we will banish Mython to banish that monster that you just summoned off of the field. Can't have that nigga killing everybody. That gave us a slight lead. We can return a Red Dragon. Oh no. Oh yes. It's the return of the Red Dragon. That's 7. Or maybe that's just because, yeah. So it was just to make sure that there was extra monsters to defend with. That was actually pretty smart. Yeah, I got rid of the wrong monster, didn't I? Jeez. What summon is? We're gonna summon Poplar. And ironically, he actually has the Poplar. Wait, what? He could banish my nigga? Take my boy up out the game? Damn. Damn. Alright, so since that's how we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to bring it to the temple. Because yeah, this shit gonna get crazy otherwise. Yes, sir. It's time to put my boy Flamebird into action. Oh yeah. And now it's time to dance. Yeah, we do not need you to have synchro monsters on the field. That shit gets a little dangerous. There's 2 level 4s.
You can trust that.
And you could XZ summon. There's 2 level 4s. But Jack does not have XZ monsters. That's the only thing about it. Oh yeah, I'm knowing. Add one best needed.
Now what do we want to do?
Jeez. That. Still got that for you. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I knew it. That's the reason why I didn't last time take out his Red Rising. I felt like he had more than one of his decks. And that was smart, because now that way you end up being stronger than me. And oh, you can just negate my monster, my target thing. Wow. What the fuck? Man, these ninjas ain't got no, okay. Huh?
I don't use the Divine Temple this thing, guy.
Oh yeah, that card is very powerful. That shit is really, really powerful. It just makes that system a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier. First of all, when you play that, you can just put Flamebird on the field. And then all of your level 1 shit is gonna get a little bit stronger. Wait, what? Why did that card come back? Why didn't my monsters come back? That's some bullshit. And I am... I gotta admit though, that was really, really good. What the? Oh, hell. Damn. Two. Man. That shit is 3,500. And if he deals damage to me, he gets to summon 2 more monsters.
I like the return where they come from.
Hell yeah. We're not going to survive this. Wait, 2v1 mod. Wait, what? The pop itself? To target a different red dragon? Wait, what? We're gonna activate the singing ninja. So he's gonna attack us and put our card back to face down. Oh, but he killed us. 38 double damage. Good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. But I'm just gonna let my brother know that I need to get some rest. That was a great session. That was a great session. But I'm gonna have to and my bad key. I know that he's also shot up in there. Oh, look at that. JBIRD got one more win than me out that session. I used the that white forest that kicked my ass. I couldn't get past him with the white forest. But that right there is definitely gonna end our live stream for now. Make sure you guys subscribe to my wife at Stoner Gamer Girl if you haven't already. Make sure you love yourselves, each other, enjoy the rest of your night, and be up out of here, gang.